In the last episode of our values series, we talked about how globalization and digitalization are affecting our values today. We explored the tension between focusing on ourselves and working together as a community. These changes are making people rethink what's important, and it's becoming harder to find a good balance between individual freedom and responsibility to others. Now, in episode 6, we're going to dive into another part of this values shift: moral relativism and the search for meaning. With modern life moving so fast and everyone connected globally, people are starting to question different moral viewpoints. They're trying to figure out what truly matters in their lives. In this episode, we'll really dig deep into this idea of moral relativism. We'll see how it shapes our search for meaning and how our cultural and personal values play a role. We're living in a time of incredible change, unlike anything that's come before. Technology is changing our world at a dizzying pace. Globalization connects us instantly, but it also leaves many feeling lost in the crowd. In the middle of this whirlwind of progress, a profound question echoes. What does it all mean? What truly matters? This is the heart of the value crisis gripping the modern world. Traditional sources of meaning, religion, community, shared stories, have weakened. Adrift in a sea of possibilities, we find ourselves searching for something to hold on to. This video explores this crisis, examining its roots and charting a path forward. It's a call to reclaim our humanity, to rediscover meaning in a world that often feels devoid of it. Technology, for all its wonders, has fueled this crisis. The internet, while a tool for global connection, also traps us in digital echo chambers. Social media, meant to bring us closer, often fuels comparison and envy. Our lives are awash in information, yet true wisdom seems elusive. We are bombarded with choices, yet find ourselves paralyzed by indecision. This technological whirlwind has left many feeling unmoored, unsure of what to value in a world of fleeting trends and virtual realities. The pace of change is relentless. What's relevant today is obsolete tomorrow. This constant flux makes it difficult to find solid ground upon which to build lasting values. We crave stability, yet the modern world offers little respite from the relentless churn of progress. Over a century ago, Friedrich Nietzsche famously declared the death of God. He wasn't just commenting on religious belief. He was diagnosing a deeper societal shift, a crumbling of traditional structures that once provided meaning and moral guidance. As Nietzsche predicted, this death of God left a void. Without a shared metaphysical foundation, individuals were left to determine their own values, their own meaning. This freedom was exhilarating for some, terrifying for others. The consequences of this shift are all around us. Moral relativism, the idea that there are no absolute truths, gains traction. Nihilism, the belief that life is ultimately meaningless, casts a long shadow. Without shared values, we risk descending into chaos and despair. Capitalism, the dominant economic system of our age, further complicates this crisis. On the one hand, it has lifted millions from poverty and fueled incredible innovation. On the other hand, it has often encouraged a relentless pursuit of material wealth and individual achievement, sometimes at the expense of deeper values. Consumerism, that insatiable hunger for more, becomes both a symptom and a driver of this crisis. We are conditioned to seek fulfillment in possessions, status, and fleeting experiences. Yet, this pursuit often leaves us feeling empty, wondering if there's more to life than an endless cycle of acquisition. The focus on individual achievement, while encouraging ambition, can also lead to isolation and a lack of empathy. We become atomized, disconnected from our communities and the common good. The pursuit of having more overshadows the importance of being more. In our sixth episode, titled Moral Relativism and the Search for Meaning, we explored the clash of different moral perspectives in the modern world and how individuals are searching for their own unique sense of purpose. The diversity brought about by globalization and the desire of individuals to create their own value systems confront us with today's moral and social dilemmas. These questions not only challenge our current values, but also prompt us to think deeply about what kind of value system we want to build for the future. In the seventh and final episode of our series, we will tie all these discussions together, drawing a philosophical roadmap for the society of the future. In our final episode, Building New Values, a philosophical roadmap for the society of the future, we will discuss what kind of foundation we can build upon to develop a collective vision for the future, and how we can establish a new balance between the individual and society. In a rapidly changing world, we invite you to discover which new values can guide us towards a sustainable and meaningful future.